Hello, and how are you? Hey, friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you from right here in where else but St. Charles, Missouri, USA. Yes, sir, folks. I got a happy birthday shout out going out today, seeing as how it's Friday, August the 21st, 2020. That means that Scott Hollrah and Jessica Fultz are turning one more year older today. And we are going to say, hey, Jessica. Hey, Scott. I heard it's your birthday today. So happy birthday, I'ma say. You're turning one more year older today. So happy birthday to you, I say. I said, hey, Scott and Jessica. Wow, you know what? I heard it's your birthday today. So happy birthday, I'ma say. You're turning one more year older today. So happy birthday to you, I say. And many more. Ya cha 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 ha cha 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 cha. All right, hey, and then I got some Facebook shout outs going out too. Let's see. How about Leone, Pe- Perez, Pereza Fernandez, Steve Clary, Mary Jalwana, Tina Cleeschulte Ashbrook. Tina, thank you for all those special nice words what that you put on there because I know you got that she's a new viewer, folks, and well, I tell you what, she picked it up from Martin Kelly's page, who is also one of my faithful followers, a faithful follower of the brother Shenandoah Briscoe. Anyway, out here, anyway, Tina, thank you for and I hope all your friends that are watching now that you shared me to your page are gonna be out here watching with you because, well, hey, they'll find out that you got a shout out. Now, speaking of shout outs, after that, I got Facebook pokes from Narissa Sanders, Lisa Lytle, Tracy Berry, and Amanda Sue Little, and Samantha Barton. All of these are my Pokey Pals. If you're on my Facebook and you would like to become a Pokey Pal, well, by golly, all you got to do is find the poke page, poke me, and I will poke you back. Okay? Alrighty then. Be my Pokey Pal. Well, alrighty then. Hey, you know what? It looks like it's time for local weather. The local weather today is going to be brought to you by Papa John's Pizza. Boy, I do. I have a craving. Yes, sirree. I surely would like me a Papa John's pizza. Yep, the works. That's what I normally buy. When I go to Papa John's, I get the works thin crust pizza and I have 'em overcook it. That's right, the well done series. Yes, sir. And the reason I do is because I like the way those flavors marinate together in their long term voyage through the oven. And boy, when they come out the other side, they're just as friendly and cozy as they can be, warming up to each other, just a loving on each other and letting them flavors just flow together. That's right, Papa John's Works Pizza. And not only that, after you've started into that pizza, you might need something to brush down your palate. So drink yourself a nice ice cold Pepsi Cola. Yes, sir, ice cold Pepsi Cola and follow it up with some of their hot wings. Yes, sir, Bob, I'm telling you, they've got some most delicious hot wings that you've ever tried in your life. Yes, sir, they make my mouth water, they sure do. They've got some ranch dressing and some blue cheese dressing, and I'm telling you what, you start in on them and you'll just be as happy as a clam. Now, once you've had that pizza and you've had that Pepsi and them hot wings, tell you what, you're probably going to be so stuffed that you won't have room for it, but if you just wait around a minute longer, you'll have room because, boy, the piping hot smell of their chocolate chip brownie is going to drive you wild. I tell you, it's a mouth-watering treat that you just can't beat. So, why don't you all give old Papa John's a call and order you up a special pizza tonight and tell them Shenandoah sent you. Of course, if you're not at my local Papa John's Pizza, they won't know who you are. But that's okay. Papa John's is a place to go when it comes time to feed your stomach and maybe even your soul. Papa John's Pizza. Mm-mm. Alrighty then. Hey, let's get into that weather for the St. Charles viewing area. Tonight's weather is mostly clear skies, lows around 64 degrees. Winds are going to be light and variable east to southeast at 4 miles per hour. And then on Saturday is mainly sunny skies with highs around 89 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be light and variable south to southwest at 3 miles per hour. And then mainly sunny sky or mainly clear skies overnight with lows around 67 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be light and variable south to southeast at 4 miles per hour. Then, how about Sunday, August the 23rd? Sunshine, highs around 91 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Clear skies with a few passing clouds overnight, with lows around 70 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds are going to be light and variable south at around 4 miles per hour. Monday, August the 24th, partly cloudy skies with highs jumping all the way up to 93 degrees, with winds southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then mostly clear skies with lows around 70 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds are going to be light and variable. And then Tuesday, oh, Buddy Row, for me, that's going to be nice. It's going to be 95 degrees. Yes, sir, a balmy sunshine poking out there. Sunshine, highs near 95 degrees, and winds are going to be light and variable, southwest at 5 miles per hour. Now, that may not be perfect for me because I like a little bit more breeze to it than that, but that'll do for me, though. I love to sit out and bake. And then mostly clear skies overnight with lows around 70 degrees Fahrenheit with winds light and variable southwest or just straight out of the south at 4 miles an hour. 4 miles per hour. We'll try that. And then Wednesday, August the 26th, mainly sunny skies, highs around 94 degrees Fahrenheit, winds south to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies overnight, with lows creeping on down to 71 degrees Fahrenheit and winds south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And so, my friends, there you have it, the St. Charles local weather forecast. Come right out to you. All right. Hey, and that was brought to you by none other than Papa John's Pizza. All right, here we go. What are we going to sing today? Nobody. Well, somebody yesterday they gave me a song request, and I done as good as with it as I could. I wasn't really expecting to do uh, that song, but hey, there it was. And I don't know if they were expecting it to be a song request. They just kind of showed it up on my page and said, "Here, listen to this." And I took a gander at it and listened to it, and I thought, "Hey, I can do that song," so I did it. Anyway, let's see what else we got going on. We got a song. We got a song. What kind of a song? What song you want to hear? Please leave a message down below so that I myself, Shenandoah Briscoe, can read it and find out what kind of songs you all want to hear. As you well know, I'm mostly versed in country, western music. Old time, old school, classic country and western is good stuff for me. But hey, I can kick it with some higher upper graded stuff like jazz music. Jazz wah wah wah, jazz wah jazz wah jazz wah wah wah. Okay, I could do that, but I'm not gonna. Or I could be a rapper. Oh, Christmas time is coming around. Christmas time is the time to shine. I'm gonna make some I'm gonna take some presents and wrap them up just fine. Oh, okay. Well, hey, who knows? All right, let's see what else. Let's sing a song. I'm gonna find one. I'm gonna find one, a Willie Nelson song. It's got some other people that's singing with him, but I'm just gonna do a Willie Nelson's song lyrics. Willie Nelson. The one I'm going to do is one that I really like. But I'm also going to have some other ones on here that are there. There's now, see, there's one that you probably doesn't even know was Willie Nelson. It's called Crazy. And that one, Patsy Cline done it. So, wow, Beavis and Butthead in a commercial. A roly poly. Anyway, the one I'm going to do is song lyrics, Seven Spanish Angels. Well, he looked into her brown eyes, and he said, say a prayer for me. She threw her arms around him, whispered, God will keep us free. While they could hear the riders coming, he said, this is my last stand. If they take me back to Texas, they won't take me back alive. Well, there were seven Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne, and seven Spanish angels, they took another angel home. Well, she reached down and picked the gun up that lay smoking in his hand, and said, Father, please forgive me, but I can't make it without my man. Well, she knew the gun was empty, and she knew she couldn't win. But her final prayers were answered when the rifles fired again. There were seven Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. And they were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. And seven Spanish angels, they took another angel home. Well, and there were seven Spanish angels at the altar of the throne. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. Oh, when the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. And seven Spanish angels, they took another angel home. There were seven Spanish angels at the altar of the throne. All right, all right. Boop, ba doo 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 doo. Lonely, I'm feeling so lonely and blue. Bluebird singing out on a limb. Outside my window is a bluebird singing from time to time, and when I am, I'm looking for another song to sing. Because I don't know all of his songs, if you know what I mean. How about Puff, 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 Puff? I'm gonna sing that one. That's not theirs. It's another one. No, I think I'll sing Right Field. Song lyrics, Right Field, which is a Peter, Paul, and Mary song. Saturdays and summers when I was a kid, we'd run to the schoolyard, and here's what we did. We'd pick out the captains and would choose up the teams. It was always a measure of my self-esteem. 'Cause the fastest, the strongest played shortstop and first. And the last one they picked were the worst. I never needed to ask. It was sealed. I just took up my place in right field, playing right field. It's easy, you know. You can be awkward and you can be slow. That's why I'm here in right field, just watching the dandelions grow. Playing right field can be lonely and dull. Little leagues never have lefties that pull. I dream of the day they'd hit one my way. They never did, but still I would pray that I'd make a fantastic catch on the run and not lose the ball in the sun. Here in right field, it's easy, you know. You can be awkward and you can be slow. That's why I'm here in right field, just watching the dandelions grow. Off in the distance, the game's dragging on. 3 strikes on the batter, and some runners are on. I don't know the inning, I've forgotten the score. The whole team is yelling, and I don't know what for. Then suddenly someone's looking at me. My mind has been wondering, what could it be? They point at the sky, and I look up above, and a baseball falls right into my glove. Here in right field, it's important, you know. You gotta know how to catch, you gotta know how to throw. That's why I'm here in right field, just watching the dandelions grow. All right, there you go. Peter, Paul, and Mary. Peter, Paul, Peter, Paul, and Mary. They sing along. Song lyrics, Peter, Paul, and Mary. I like some music from the Peter, Paul, and Mary. Green Street, 500 miles. I don't like this one. It's not my favorite. There we go. I like A to Z lyrics. It's laid out the way I like it. And well, um, it's better for me because, well, you know, if okay, it's like I don't like change. And if I'm telling you truthfully, folks, I really don't like the new Facebook. The way it's laid out, I hope enough people get mad at him and tell him no way. Because, well, that's just not my forte. Here we go. How about this one? Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. And little Jackie Paper, he loved that rascal Puff and brought him strings and sealing wax and other fancy stuff. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon, lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Yes, Puff, the magic dragon, lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Well, together they would travel on a boat with billowed sail. Jackie kept a lookout, perched on Puff's gigantic tail. Well, noble kings and princes would bow whene'er they came. Pirate ships would lower their flags when Puff roared out his name. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon, he lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon, lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Well, a dragon lives forever, but not so little boys. Painted wings and giant rings make way for other toys. So one gray night it happened, Jackie Paper came no more, and Puff, that mighty dragon, he ceased his fearless roar. His head was bent in sorrow, green scales they fell like rain. Puff no longer went to play along the cherry lane. Without his lifelong friend, Puff could be not brave. So Puff, the mighty dragon, sadly slipped into his cave. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon, lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Yes, Puff, the magic dragon, he lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. All right, all right. Oh, let's see. Johnny Cash. What do we want to do with Johnny Cash? Song lyrics I Walk the Line? May as well. May as well let him walk the line. Almost forgot to put my tongue over my holes in my mouth here. Don't want to do that. Give myself a dry socket. Not be good. Wouldn't be good now, would it? Oh, Whitney. Whitney's my doctor, my dentist, and she watches the Shen Show too. I keep our clothes, watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out and the ties that bind. Because you're mine, I walk the line. I find it very, very easy to be true. I find myself alone when each day is through. Yes, I'll admit that I'm a fool for you, because you're mine. I walk the line, because you're mine. I walk the line. You've got a way to keep me on your side. You give me cause for love that I can't hide. For you I love, I'd even try to turn the tides. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Because you're mine, I walk the line. All because you're mine, I walk the line. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Well, you know my favorite song from Johnny Cash. It's a Thunder and Hoofbeat song. Song lyrics, Ghost Riders. An old cowboy went riding out along a dark and windy day. Up on a ridge he rested as he went along his way. How about trying that again? Let's just start that one right on over. An old cowboy went riding out up one dark and windy day. Upon a ridge Up on a ridge he rested as he went along his way, when all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw, a-plowing through a ragged sky and up the cloudy draw. Their brands were still on fire and their hooves were made of steel. Their horns were black and shiny and their hot breath he could feel. A bolt of fear went through him as they thundered through the sky, for he saw the riders coming and heard their mournful cry. Yippee-yi-oh, yippee-yi, ghost riders in the sky. Their faces gaunt, their eyes were blurred, their shirts were soaking wet. He's riding hard to catch that herd, but they ain't caught him yet. 'Cause they've got to ride forever on that range up in the sky, on horses snorting fire. As they ride, he heard their cry. Yippee-yi-oh, yippee-yi, ghost riders in the sky. As the riders loped on by, he heard one call his name. If you want to save yourself from hell, son, while riding on our range, then cowboy, change your ways today, or with us you will ride, trying to catch the devil's herd across these endless skies. Yippee-yi-oh, yippee-yi-yay. Ghost riders in the sky. Ghost riders in the sky. Ghost riders in the sky. All right, looks like it's about time to do story time. Story time for the kids. And let me get another drink of this water. Another sip of the H2O. There we go. All right, more bedtime stories for the kids. And we're doing Bible stories because, well, we think that the kids ought to know a little bit about God because they took him out of school. And, well, when they took him out of school, it took him out of a lot of lives. And so, therefore, we need to put him back. And so, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to figure out how far down I am. All right, page 2. Paul and Silas. Zacharias' story. Zacharias' story. I guess we can read that. Today we'll do Zacharias' story. This is Zacharias' story. It's for kids. A long time ago, in the town of Jericho, there lived a man named Zacharias. He was a tax collector, and, well, that is why most of the people did not like him. The tax collectors worked for the Romans and made a lot of money. One day, Jesus was passing through the town of Jericho on his way to Jerusalem. The huge crowds gathered to worship Jesus. Now, Zacharias had heard a lot about the prophet and was quite eager to see him. However, the huge crowd that often was with Jesus made it hard to do. So, Zacharias decided to climb the tallest tree to get a better view. He could see Jesus from there and knew that he was sent by God. As Jesus was passing by the tree, he saw Zacharias sitting on it. And Jesus said to him, Zacharias, come down. Today I would like to visit your house. Zacharias was very happy. And as he was getting down from the tree and running towards his house, he heard people complaining that what they were saying, that it was not right for God's son to visit a sinful tax collector. Hearing this, Zacharias said to Jesus, Lord, I will give half of my riches to the poor, and I will pay back all those who I have cheated in the past. Pleased by this, Jesus told the grumbling crowd that salvation had come to Zacharias finally. For that day, from that day, Zacharias was a good man, and he distributed half of his riches among all the people. Zacharias turned into a good man after Jesus had visited him. And there you go. That was the story of Zacharias. All right, let me check out how much time we got left here. Ooh, looks like we better do the Bible with, or not the Bible with Frisco, but our portion of the program called Our Daily Bread. And the reason we're doing the portion of the program called Our Daily Bread is because, well, it's going to be sponsored to you today by the Bible with Frisco 2020. Yes, the Bible with Frisco 2020 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading is going to be Psalms 107 through 109 and 1 Corinthians 4. So, don't forget to tune in to the Bible with Frisco 2020. So here we go, the daily bread portion of the program. Today's daily bread devotion is called Bright Spots in Bleak Places. Yes, bright spots in bleak places. Now, I'm not going to be able to read that to you because, well, as you know, it's a copyright issue from odb.org. But if you would like to listen to it or read it for yourself, you just go to odb.org and place your finger on the little play button, and they'll read it for you in their own narrated voice. Or you can read it for yourself right there. And please give them a little donation so that they can help spread the gospel all around the world. Thank you so much, and here we go. Psalms. Today, Psalm 86, 1 through 13, and that's what we'll be reading today. Hear my Lord, and answer me, for I am poor and needy. Guard my life, for I am faithful to you. Save your servant who trusts in you. You are my God, and have mercy on me, Lord, for I call to you all day long. Bring joy to your servant, Lord, for I put my trust in you. You, Lord, are forgiving and good, abounding in love to all who call to you. Hear my prayer, Lord, and listen to me cry for mercy. When I am in distress, I call to you, because you answer me. Among the gods there is none like you, Lord. No deeds can compare to yours. All the nations you have made will come and worship before you, Lord. They will bring glory to your name, for you are great and do marvelous deeds. You alone are God. Teach me your way, Lord, so that I may rely on your faithfulness. Give me an undivided heart, that I may fear your name. I will praise you, Lord, my God, with all my heart. I will glorify your name forever. And for great or is your love towards me, and have de- and you had delivered me from the depths, from the realm of the dead. And there you have it, Psalms 86, 1 through 13, which concludes the daily bread portion of the mm, show for the day. That daily bread was brought to you by the Bible with Briscoe 2020. Yes, the Bible with Briscoe 2020 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. All right, there you have it. The Bible with Briscoe. Don't forget it. Don't forget to watch. All right, friends, here we go. I got one more song for you, and that'll go. Well, goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I said goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. Oh, I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. This here's been Shenandoah Fresco saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning in to the Shen Show, and as always, you know God loves you, and so do I. So come back and see me tomorrow because, well, hey, I'll be here, and I hope that you are too.